Captain's Log, May 14th, 2014. I don't really want to do a Captain's Log about every single speck of new anything that comes out about this movie, like every production still, or new bit of casting, or leaked Pez dispenser design, but I totally get why folks have been inundating me today with requests to talk about this. This is history in the making here. Whether I like who's directing this, or the direction Warner seems to be going with this whole franchise, sure, it's a big deal. I mean, not only are Batman and Superman finally going to be in a movie together, but we're finally getting a Batman that looks more straight off the page than anything we've had in live action. Snyder is being very calculating on what he wants to reveal and communicate with this photo. He's saying, don't worry, we're not just doing what's come before, and we know what the fans want. I get the feeling his strategy might pay off a little. As much as I kind of hate seeing very much spoiler material this far out, I mean, I complained about seeing the full batsuit and Heath Ledger Joker just 6 months before Dark Knight came out. Wow, how times have changed. This was the right move, I think. It actually reminds me a little of that really early Joker makeup shot we got for Dark Knight. It was just a glimpse, just a tease, but it let us know that he wasn't just copying what Nicholson did and that we were in for something brand new. With something this insanely high profile, perhaps you have to show us something really early, if for no other reason than to try to direct the general tide away from, oh god, you're doing it all wrong, to, okay, that looks pretty freaking sweet. And after just this one little black and white photo, I'm seeing a lot more folks swimming a little farther upstream in the pretty freaking sweet direction. I wish this kind of strategy wasn't needed on the part of movie makers. It's too bad they can't just make good films and let them be successful because they deserve to be, but the social networking age really complicates matters, and fighting the intensely critical internet fan gauntlet takes a little political savvy. Sometimes it feels like the job of high-profile directors isn't that far removed from the job of a politician. Although, while I get why Snyder felt this was a necessary strategic move, it is strange to me that we've now seen the suit before the movie even has an official title. Anyway, the photo is monochrome, giving it a great sense of atmosphere. It doesn't feel like a production still shot in black and white just so it doesn't give away too much. I mean, that is the real reason, but with the smoke obscuring the back portion of the Batmobile and Ben Affleck's brooding, contemplative stare, it seems interestingly like an artistic piece all on its own, and it's quite wonderful to look at. From fan films and cosplayers and even the Arkham games, it's been evident for years that a more comic booky looking batsuit is possible to pull off in live action, and that it doesn't have to be heavy rubber or too armory to look believable. And finally, we're getting that treatment. I am very interested to see what it looks like in color, but from the variation in shades, we can be reasonably sure that it's not going to be just pitch black all the way through, like it's always been in feature films before. A gray batsuit? Fantastic. The bat symbol is the iconic, big, and blocky Dark Knight Returns symbol, of course, which is no surprise given the logo reveal at Comic-Con last year and all the talk that Dark Knight Returns is supposed to be a huge influence on this film. And just from that design, I think it's safe to say the project hasn't gotten it all away from that Batman versus Superman notion. And the short ears are in keeping with that Dark Knight Returns look. I'm actually really surprised by how close it is to my buddy Jeremy Pierce's Dark Knight batsuit design, which we've been using in Spawn here. And the car so far looks really neat, back to a more sleek sports car feel, but still with those giant wheels. It's a very back to basic approach. So far, I'm pretty impressed with all this. I mean, it's kind of the direction I expected, but seeing it at least partially realized, I'm pretty jazzed by it. Now, who knows if the movie will be any good, but I'm glad it's embracing that stylized look and it doesn't seem overly concerned with being realistic about it. We're supposed to be getting our first look at Wonder Woman in the coming days, and I'm just hoping that by the time the film comes out, we won't have seen so much material that I feel like I've already seen the movie after I've seen trailers. Everybody, thanks as always for watching my Captain's Log, and feel free to leave comments and let me know what you think about the picture, and also if there's anything else going on right now that you think I ought to get in front of the camera and do a Captain's Log on, leave that in the comments as well. Thanks as always for watching, really appreciate it, and this has been today's Captain's Log.